Well, hello and welcome to your January's numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer. This is Mouse. It does sort of look like I have an extension right here. It's Mouse's tail. I know. Mouse is on a little bit of a restriction, although we're going to call it a Christmas vacation because I'm not letting him out for a couple of days. So Mouse is my most feral kitty. He will come to me. He won't come to anybody else. I know a lot of you that watch my videos have seen Mouse a lot, but he is the cat that does like to go outside, and he demands it, quite frankly. But he is still quite feral. I mean, he really is. So he was outside. He got kind of clawed up. I don't know who he fought with. I thought I knew most of the strays in the area because, at one time or another, I've taken care of them. But so he's in right now. But he doesn't seem mad about it, which is an unusual thing for him because usually he's demanding to go outside, but he's not. So it's fine. We're gonna work through that. But he is a good boy. All right, so January 2025. I love this energy that we are stepping into in January 2025. It's a 9-year, and the first day, obviously, we have New Year's Day on January 1st, but the first day is not just like New Year's Day. We are coming off of the energy of the second new moon in December on December 30th. This is a lot of energy. It's very intense. It's called a black moon in, pagan, Wiccan, metaphysical circles. It's a black moon, not unlike the 2 full moons in a month is called a blue moon. So this is very powerful energy. And I love that we are experiencing that energy literally. It's less than 48 hours before we hit that New Year's Day, energy and the vibration of a 9-year. So I really love that. New moon in Capricorn on December 30th. I may do like a short video just like discussing that energy and how powerful it is, and that you really should take advantage of it on December 30th. So again, on the 1st of January, we obviously have New Year's Day. On the 2nd of January, we have Hanukkah ending, and we have Venus moving into Pisces. And Venus likes being in water signs. Venus really likes being in Pisces. On the 6th, we have Mars moving into Cancer. He is retrograding. So Mars retrogrades from Leo into Cancer on the 6th. On the 8th, we have Mercury moving into Capricorn. This is a quick trip here for Mercury because Mercury had retrograded into Sag when Mercury was retrograde. So now Mercury has gone back into Capricorn on the 8th. On the 12th of January, we have North Node moving into Pisces, which means South Node is moving into Virgo. So for those of you with a lot of Pisces or Virgo placements, this is a big deal. It really is. And I'm going to go into detail about this on other videos. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it here because this is just an overview for the numerology for the month. But if you have a lot of Pisces or Virgo placements, this next 18 months, 2 years is going to be a lot. Just FYI. So then on the 13th, we have a full moon in Cancer that hits its peak at 5:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to remind you guys again, I'm on the East Coast of the U.S., so everything is Eastern Standard Time to me. On the 19th, we have the sun moving into Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I love me some Aquarians. I mean, when I see that an Aquarian, one of my clients that's an Aquarian is called, I will be like bend over backwards going, oh my gosh, let me get them scheduled in as soon as I can because I just got to know. I got to know what's going on. And you guys deliver your messages to me with just sarcasm and just such great wit. I love it. Y'all know who you are. And just so you know, I will run to that phone and be like, I got to get them in. I got to work them into the schedule. Yeah, it's awesome. All right. So on the 27th, I told you Mercury was making a quick trip through Capricorn because Mercury moves into Aquarius on the 27th, joining Pluto and the Sun. It's a party in Aquarius, let me tell you. Because on the 29th, we have a new moon in Aquarius, and that hits its peak at 7:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's also the Lunar New Year. So this is the beginning of the year of the snake. Yeah. I also have a video of that coming out. Very excited about it because, you know, the snake sheds its skin and we're moving into this 9-year. So excited. Awesome, awesome energy. Okay, and on the 30th, one last thing before we leave January, Uranus goes direct in Taurus. I know. So we're like getting, kind of working out the last of these retrograde energies. We're not done yet, but we're working them out. Yeah, so it's good. All right, so we end the month of January with 5 planets with North Node in water, 4 with the Sun in air, and 2 with South Node in Earth. So when I say with South Node and with North Node, they're not technically planets, but I'm including them in that lineup. So we have 5 in water, 4 in air, 2 in earth, and 0 in fire. I did say that right. Water, air, earth. Yeah, 0 in fire. So we don't have anything in fire right now. So for everyone that has a lot of placements in their chart in fire or has a lot of fire signs in their chart, this could be like some of your downtime. You may have to lean in on some of your other elements. That really is, it stands true for me because my chart is pretty well like even through earth, air, and fire. And a little bit in water, but I have a lot of past life in water, so, you know, whatever. But the thing is, like, if you have a lot of fire in your chart, if there's a lot of fire energy around you, you're going to have to, like, bring in your own energy. You really are, because it's not out there, like, giving to you at this time. But that's okay. Everything changes. Everything has a season. Just hang on. It'll get better. So let's see what your individual numerology is for this amazing first month of 2025 in this 9-year. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. Let's see what checks out here for y'all. And by the way, Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, totally forgot to tell you what the crystal is for the month of January. I even wore this amethysty sort of colored shirt to remind myself to do it because it is amethyst. So I picked this stone, I like drew it, but at first I was just like, meditation, like I'm not really getting it. But I did get it because we have a lot of releasing that's going on in 2025. And I think that setting the tone for it in January is going to be important. So I have a lot of rough amethyst. I don't have that much of like really polished amethyst. The one that I would say I use like all the time is my pendulum amethyst. I think most people, I say most people, it may just be me. I prefer the rough amethyst and I also prefer the darker purple, but it doesn't mean that, you know, it's not useful in other ways and other colors, but this is one that I wear all the time. So this is like my favorite. Got 2 different kinds of amethyst in there. And the beads on this, the beads on the necklace part are also amethyst. Do you see how light they are? That is an amethyst. I had to double check. I made sure that it is amethyst. So, you know, come at me. But the amethyst does come in a very light purple as well as a very dark purple. I do prefer the rough amethyst. I had some tumbled or polished amethyst and I sold them. So I guess everybody knew that I was going to be choosing this. No, I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to read to you a little bit about the amethyst. This is going to be the crystal of January 2025. I mean, you know, that's an arbitrary thing, but I did choose it. Hello, Mercury. All right. The crystal color of the amethyst, and of course I'm using the crystal reading cards, God, come on, the Healing Oracle Crystal Reading Cards by Rachelle, Charman. I love these. Amethyst is for meditation. It comes in various shades of translucent purple, and it is related to the chakra for the third eye. This beautiful crystal is the master stone of meditation. It balances the right and left hemispheres of the brain, allowing you to drop into a deep state of trance and relaxation. The medicine of the amethyst assists in healing and transforming addictions relating to painful, suppressed emotions, and is an overall healing crystal on all levels. Invite this tranquil stone into your sacred meditations and receive its wonderful blessings. Open and allow yourself to float into the blissful essence of the amethyst. It's a powerful overall healing crystal, working and assisting on all levels, overcomes addictions, bringing awareness, healing, and dissolving old patterns. That is definitely a 2025 thing. Opens you to your psychic abilities, assists wonderfully in dream recall, and aids in anxiety and stress relief. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about like this stone for 2025, for January of 2025, like starting it out this way. I love this. Just wanted to let you know. I'm very sorry that I like forgot to do the stone. I mean, you know, I do stuff like this all the time. Just like, you know, you start to do stuff and you forget. Yeah. So, it's going to be okay. All right, now let's see what your individual numerology is. I promise I will not interrupt this progression again. Hello, Life Path 7. Welcome to your January's numerology. You know, I love getting into a staring contest with Mouse just as much as the next guy. But it's really interesting when he's just like, he's not really feeling good because he got all clawed up, you know, whatever. But he's just like, yeah, staring. All right, Life Path 7. January for you, are you ready for this? Is an 8 month. You remember the 8 energy? 2024, 44-8. Remember that? Yeah. I mean, currently I'm still in 2024 as I'm recording this, but I'm just saying, like, that's what we're looking at in January. It's a little different. It's a little different because we're in the vibration of a 9 year. So it's a little different. But I'm just telling you, it's not going to be more of the same. It's going to be a little bit the same with a twist. You know, it's like having pasta with meat sauce versus Alfredo. Still pasta. Yeah. So, moving into this 8 month. It is a month of abundance, okay? It is a month of, there's a lot of it. Whatever it is that you are bringing in, it's a lot of it. Yeah. So understand that there is an infinite supply. There's a lot of it coming. So money, power, inspiration, intuition, oh yeah, karma, big time. This is definitely a time of reaping what you've sown. And it can be a time of really good ambition, of really just saying, hey, you know what? I want to achieve something else. I want to move in this different direction. Absolutely, 100%. The thing that I love about the 8, and and also don't love about the 8 is that it is a time of setting an example of self-empowerment for others. But the thing is, like, in order for us to be able to set the example of self-empowerment, that means that we have been through some shit, just to put it politely. I am so funny. I mean, really, it's just setting that example of self-empowerment means we've been through it. It means we've been through, like, divorce, like housing crisis, money problems, just issues, whatever. But showing other people that we overcame it. You may not do it the same as me, but let me show you it can be done. You can do this. That means you've been through it. I will tell you, even though this is a time of setting an example of that self-empowerment for others, it's also a time of service. And that, my friend, is a service. Showing people how to be self-empowered is a service. It is. It's an energetic tithing, if you will. It's a time of service. This is an opportunity for you to see the best in others. Now, don't fall in love with that. Don't fall in love with potential. I've done that. It didn't turn out well. But this is a time for you to see the best in others. Until they show you that, just look at it as like, it's an opportunity. It is potential. But this is a great time to see the best in others. And if it doesn't work out, then you can complete that cycle with them and move on. Because we're going to be in a 9-year. Do you see how that little spin on it works? Yeah. If people don't want to listen to how you were self-empowered enough to get out of the ditch, let them go find their own way. Leave it behind. Move on. That's a lot of the energy of the 9. Love that. So it's a little bit of a spin. And it gives us the opportunity to really focus on like what we want coming. Because this is also a manifesting month for you. As I said last year, and one of my lovely, lovely subscribers reminded me, you can either make it chicken shit or chicken salad. I love that. Thank you, Joy. But the thing is, it is, what do you want to make of this? And you're starting off with this wonderful, wonderful, like very powerful energy of that second new moon in December. We're entering into January, into a new year with this powerful energy of that second new moon. And it's big. What do you want to do with it? What are you ambitious about? Just knowing that there's an abundance, this is a great time for you to grab it and like go. This is an opportunity. It really is. Is it the only opportunity this year? No, it's not. Is this the only opportunity in your life? Hell no, it's not. So if you miss this bus, don't worry about it. There's another one coming. It's okay. This is a fantastic time for you to, the mantra of the 8, embrace the power within yourself while honoring the divinity in others. That is the mantra of the 8. I'm sure you heard me say that a time or two last year. Or this year, 2024. I'm still in it. I'm right at the, like, so confused, and Christmas has me like practically brain dead. So anyway, this is a great opportunity for you. It is. Now, when you're setting that example of self-empowerment for others, don't forget yourself. Yeah, because you have pulled yourself up from like some pretty like places. You've had to deal with a lot. You've had to deal with like emotional ups and downs, emotional roller coasters. You've had to deal with like a lot of stuff. But it's okay, 7, because you can continue. Look at yourself. Look at what you've done and go, you know what? I got through that. I can get through this. I got through that crappy boss. I got through that crappy marriage. I got through this blah, 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 fill in the blank. You can do it, and you can, because your entire life path, 7, is all about finding insight and beauty and peace all around you. That is your mantra. I am graceful spirit, finding insight, beauty, and peace all around me. I think that this is a great opportunity for you. You have such a unique and strong spiritual connection, not just to spirit itself, but to other people, to nature, to the universe. It's a fantastic time. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. You've been through enough. Trust yourself. I love this for you. I truly do. The lesson of the 8 is to lead with compassion for others and not from the ego. The shadow sides of the 8 is accepting responsibility for others' choices, trying to fix others, attachment to the material, and leading with the ego. If you start to feel those things this month, just feel them, acknowledge them, and then start to find a way out of it, because that's what you're all about. Contemplation, introspection, discovery, assessment. Oh yeah. Just step back and go, okay, I'm going to think about this for a second. I'm going to trust my judgment and I'm going to move ahead. Because the lesson of the 7 life path is making choices without retreating from others, and finding the answers within yourself and trusting them. Yeah. This is the time. It is. Remember your shadow side: self-doubt, self-imposed isolation, insecurity, which could make you want to run from problems or decisions. We acknowledge those feelings. Maybe we give them a hug. But then we don't camp out with that. We move on. It's going to be a good year, 7. It is. It has some really great potential. And when I look at 2016, that was plenty good for me. Yeah, I did have my second son in 2016. Oh my gosh. Boy, that's a story. All right, let's see what advice cards we get for you here, Life Path 7. And I am reading from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck and Moonology, my usuals, but in case you're new here, those are the card decks that I'm pulling advice cards from today. And I usually announce it in the intro, but I forgot. Yeah, like I almost forgot to say the crystal of the month. I've been doing that since October. What is wrong? I'm going to blame all the cookies and the carbs that I've been ingesting. Christmas. Oh, there's a pie in my house right now. That's good. Ooh. Ostera, fertility. It's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Abundance. Abundance. This is a month of abundance for you. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Love that. What do you think, Mouse? He's just not feeling good. We really are gonna call this your Christmas vacation, Mouse. Stuck inside her Christmas. It's a little feral. I probably already told you that. I don't know. Can't remember. The days are blurring. Ooh, 3rd quarter moon. Oh, come on, Canon. Adjustments are required. third quarter moon. All right, let's see. Let's see what it has to say. Is it in the front or is it in the back? First quarter, gibbous, full. You would think it would be around the third. There we go, third quarter. Okay, third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Oh, I guess I should show you the card. Yeah. That has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved. Oh, well, that's true. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, sorry. Whether there are toxic emotions involved with which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that not all is lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. Wow, a change of course. You know, that's what the vibration of the 9 is all about. It's changing to fulfill your life's purpose. And this is a change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. I am reevaluating the situation. Now, that is interesting because 9 is about releasing. It is about letting go. And having that being said, there may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. What is it time to let go of? Love this. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 7. This apparently was a very lengthy reading for you. I hope you have an amazing New Year's, and I hope you have a super fantastic January. Until we see each other again, Life Path 7, get out there and make your magic. Bye.